Well, hello once again, friends. Guess who this is? It's been a while. It's me, your old friend, Mack Weldon, the underwear, t-shirt, and socks entrepreneur. My friends, Mack Weldon is better than whatever you're wearing right now. I don't mean me, the person. I mean my products. I do not claim to be better than any man. I'm a human being just like you. I am flawed. I have my own problems. I got sleep apnea. My wife doesn't like that. I refused to use one of those machines for the longest time. I said, this is how it begins. The line between man and machine blurs. And then you got a Terminator situation on your hand. She said, please, you keep me awake. Now I'm devoted to that woman, so I'm a cyborg. When it's time, turn out the lights. I'm talking about bed. Don't fill that in with anything filthy. Listen, I'm getting off track. What I'm trying to tell y'all about is I believe in smart design, premium fabrics, and simple shopping. You should be able to get anything online these days, and you pretty much can. Some things, maybe you shouldn't be able to get online. Like, man, I should have had an example ready to go before I started this. A hot sandwich, right? Like by the time you, even the quickest delivery man or woman ain't going to get a sandwich to you that's still going to be hot. You're going to get a warm sandwich, and that's a very pleasant thing, my friends, but it's not the same as hot. You know, you miss that satisfaction watching that sandwich cool down. What a satisfying feeling. Listen, as I say, I want you to be able to get the best stuff in the simplest way possible. And the best stuff is the most comfortable underwear, socks, shirts, undershirts, hoodies, and sweatpants you'll ever wear. I got a line of silver underwear and shirts. Silver, you know, like talking about, this means premium. This does not mean they're made of silver. That will be impractical across the board. Impractical for me as a businessman, impractical for you as a consumer. Don't wear metallic clothes, folks. I don't mean like stuff that looks metallic, but stuff that is. Don't wear metal clothes. The days of knights in shining armor are over. Last I checked. I got a line of silver underwear and shirts that are naturally antimicrobial. That means they eliminate odor, but also it means they're against microbes. Now, I made no secret of this. I can't abide a microbe. And if one showed up on my doorstep, it'd be time to go to a special closet in my house that contains an item or two that I use when confronted with unexpected visitors who mean me harm. I'll leave it at that. I want you to be comfortable. So if you don't like your first pair of underwear, whatever it is, you can keep it. Don't send it back to me. You keep it. Throw it in the trash. Donate it. Whatever you want to do. Nail it to the wall as a reminder of your hubris, not mine. You do that, you keep it, I'll still refund you. No questions asked. Your business is your business, as mine is mine. Not only does my underwear, socks, and shirts look good, they perform well too. I should have said dude instead of does. It is good. This stuff is good for working out, going to work, going out on dates, everyday life, whatever you're going to do. Go to MackWeldon.com, get 20% off using promo code PFT. Now, that helps you out, that helps me out, and it helps out Paul F. Tompkins, the host of Spontaneous Nation. That's a win-win-win, my friends. All right. MackWeldon.com, 20% off using promo code PFT. This is Mack Weldon. I'll see you next time. And until then, keep your spurs sharp. I think I was going to say keep your shirts sharp. That's not a phrase. Keep your spurs sharp. That is a phrase. Mack Weldon. Today's show is sponsored by Howl FM. Howl is like Netflix for podcasts. They just added a bunch of new ad-free archives from the top podcasts that you know and love. You can binge on 6 seasons of the classic and quirky public radio show Wiretap with Jonathan Goldstein. Jonathan Goldstein. I want to turn into a baby to talk about this podcast. Jonathan Goldstein was the host of the show. It is a mix of funny and unpredictable stories and conversations. I remember this one from back in the day. That's cool that they have acquired that show. Here, the first season of The Worst Idea of All Time. 2 New Zealand-based comedians watch the Adam Sandler movie Grown Ups 2 every week for a full year. It's really something to listen to. These guys absolutely go on a journey. I'm all caught up. I've listened to everything. If you've heard about this show and never listened to it, check it out because it's unique. The podcast documents their struggle. I'm glad I went back to the copy for that line. Howl also features in exclusivity. Ooh la la, such fancy language. Howl also features in exclusivity all the archives of The Art of Wrestling with Colt Cabana, Never Not Funny with Jimmy Pardo, and of course, WTF with Mark Maron. In addition to all those archives, get exclusive access to more than 150 hours of original miniseries and audio documentaries and over 100 comedy albums. Some of my albums are on there if you haven't heard them. All of the Comedy Bang Bang tour episodes are on there. Absolutely. How is worth it for those alone? You got to check out. It's a ton of just hours of comedy. Me, Lauren Lapkus, Mike Hanford, Neil Campbell, and of course, Scott Ackerman. What a fun thing that was. You can check it all out and you can get caught up in the fun anytime. It doesn't matter. If you haven't signed up for Howl yet, you can use code SPONT, S-P-O-N-T, when you check out on Howl.fm to get a month of Howl Premium for free. And after your full month of free trial, it's only $4.99 a month to get all of this exclusive content on your iPhone, Android, on the web. They're always putting new stuff on there in addition to the amazing amount of stuff that's on there now. So honestly, guys, you got to do this. If you like comedy audio, you got to check this out. To redeem your promo code, make sure you create your account on the web. Do it on your computer, not on your phone, at howl.fm. Enter code SPONT at checkout. That is HOWL.FM. Promo code SPONT for a 1-month free trial of Howl Premium. Howl. It's all the things that I said just now. Welcome. Bienvenue. Willkommen. Other words from that song. All of them directed at you, the listener, to me, the disembodied voice. That's right. You're hearing my voice, but you're not seeing my body or my head, which is the part that contains all the voice parts. I'm including the neck as part of the head. I think of them as best friends. So many things that they do together. Chewing up food and swallowing it. Sending it down to their work friend, the stomach. Guys, we have to think of our body as a collection of pals. It's the only way the system works. I don't want to have some Bernie Sanders of the body coming out trying to shake things up, make them different, holding the workings of the body hostage. And then you have a Trump body gets in there. Racist liver. Ooh, fun game we like to play. Which of your body parts do you think is the most racist? I gotta go with the appendix because it hates everybody equally and is trying to kill people. How about that? If you believe in intelligent design, why do we still have this ticking time bomb in our bodies? What's the point of it? Like, we don't have enough to worry about? Cancer. All of the cancers. So, do we need all those cancers? Boy, oh boy. Again, with it, like, if there's intelligent design, why is cancer so smart? Oh, you figured out a cure for that one? You just take that thing out? And guess what? You get cancer over here. Cancer over here. Cancer parties. Guys, you know those cute people that throw divorce parties because they're like, we never should have got married in the first place. We're sorry we dragged you all to our wedding. Now come to our divorce party. We're hilarious. Why isn't anybody having cancer parties? Surely there's got to be somebody on this earth that gets cancer and they're like, hooray! I'm not saying that's normal. I'm just saying it exists. There's someone who gets cancer and they're like, finally, I was feeling left out. When my father died, this is before he died. The doctor did not say this after he died, which would have been like, hey, thanks for the heads up. My dad got diagnosed. By the way, cancer did not kill him. He had a heart attack. But for that heart attack, he did get cancer. But my brother told me that the doctor said to my father, who was an elderly man, well, if you live long enough, you're going to get some kind of cancer. Hey, fuck you for saying that. It's all I ever think about now. Great third-party bedside manner. Also, I guess my brother did not have to tell me that. But I guess he didn't want to be alone with it either. I get it. Cancer. Guys, welcome to Spontaneanation with Paul F. Tompkins. I am the second part. This is a show where I invite a special guest onto the program to have a free-form conversational interview with me, inspired by a blind question by our previous episode's guest. Then I invite some improviser pals onto the program, and we do a narrative improv, that is one continuous story as opposed to unconnected scenes. Narrative improv, often incorporating details gleaned from the aforementioned conversation. And it is all scored on piano by Mr. Eban Schletter. That's what he sounds like. He's a piano man. He's a piano man. Hi, piano man. No. I mean, it was logical, but still no. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest. Perhaps you know him from his role as Donnie on the hit television series. I'm going to say it. It's a global hit. Now, you can make those shrugs all you want. And I know that that's bred in you because of where you're from. But there's no doubt about it. This is a worldwide phenom. What's the name of the show? The name of the show is Orphan Black. What's the name of the person? The name of the person is Christian Brune.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Christian, thank you for being here.
I'm so pleased to be here.
I hope that you are.
Very much so.
Because I'm pleased to have you.
There's so much pleasure going around in this room right now.
It's a real pleasure dome.
It is.
And welcome to it.
Thank you.
Now, you know the rules of Pleasure Dome.
Yeah, I do.
2 men enter, 1 man leave.
Oh, it's a rough dome.
But it's so pleasant.
So pleasant.
It's the pleasantest dome. Pleasantest dome. Unpleasant association. All right. Christian, here's my question for you.
Okay.
Before we get into that.
Yeah.
Orphan Black, I want to say that we're going to hear this episode in August.
Okay.
Season's finished?
Season will be finished. Season 4 will be done.
People can binge it?
Binge the hell out of it.
Any word on a season 5?
By then, there should be word. I know the answer, but it's not official.
Oh!
It's not official. It hasn't been announced yet when we're recording this.
Do you want to tell me a thing that I can cut out later?
Yeah, sure.
Because we can do that.
We're going to have 20 seasons.
We're
going to drag it on. It's going to get real thin.
It's a huge pickup.
Yeah, it's unprecedented. I don't know what BBC America was thinking, but 20 seasons, I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be fun. It's nice to know that your life is all planned out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're getting a season 5. I think we're getting a season 5.
I'm going to say this. I think you are too.
Yeah.
I don't know that for sure, but I think you are too.
All right.
All right. You're playing it cagey. I admire that. Christian is my question for you.
All right.
This is submitted to us by our previous episode's guest. Are you curious as to the identity of our previous episode's guest?
I do want to know this.
Well, then I would direct you and the listener
to the
Spontaneanation
Got
archives on Howl FM.
There we go.
For a very modest fee, hours of listening pleasure await you. Christian, my question that I'm going to ask that came from someone else is this.
Okay.
Whose hair would you like to find in your soup?
Oh, wow.
Whose hair would you like to find in your soup?
I would say 60s Anne Margaret. I want to find some of that beautiful red hair in my soup.
That's not bad. First of all, you'd identify it pretty quickly, depending on what the soup is.
Right. Exactly. I mean, if it's a carrot soup, you're screwed.
Exactly. But a cream of asparagus?
Yeah, you'll see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right away.
Maybe a broth. Just a clear broth, not like a consommé, not like a beef broth, but like a chicken broth.
But like, are you under the weather in this scenario?
I could be. I mean, that would pick me up. If I was feeling sick and I was just having some clear chicken bone soup. If I found Anne Margaret's hair from the 60s. Wait, am I in the 60s and sick? Or is it like current day 60s?
Let's say you
are.
Like,
did we get Anne Margaret's hair off a website? Like, you could buy like Elvis sweat.
Well, let me
like
ask you, would it make a difference if it fell directly from her head or if it was somebody saved it?
That gave me like pitter patters in the heart.
If she was like walking by your table.
Oh, please, Paul. You're giving me the vapors.
You've seen the film Bye Bye Birdie?
Yes, I have.
She's gorgeous in that movie.
Oh, my Lord, is she ever.
She's like pure sexuality in that movie.
Yeah.
Do you have...
I mean, in terms of like movies that like a teenage boy would watch to be titillated, I don't think they would choose Bye Bye Birdie. But I mean, in the 60s,
but
if
you're a young boy, let's say, or a young girl, depending on your proclivities, right?
Yeah.
And you're a modern person, but you catch 2 seconds, like 2 frames of her in that movie. Yeah. It's insane.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Viva Las Vegas.
I have not seen Viva Las Vegas.
You gotta see Viva Las Vegas. It's not a good movie. And I'm sure people will write to me telling me that it is a good movie.
You get a lot of hate tweets.
You're welcome to your opinion. I'm gonna say I don't think it's a very good movie, but it's worth.
I'll watch it just to hear the song.
It's worth seeing.
Yeah,
song is great.
Yeah,
I think the other songs in it are completely forgettable.
Yep.
From what I'm not remembering.
Yep.
Did you have was she like a celebrity crush for you when you were a kid?
No, I mean that's kind of an odd choice for a kid growing up in the 80s, maybe in early 90s, but. I don't know. You know what? She came up in conversation recently, and I was like, oh yeah, Anne Margaret, man, she was so beautiful. So she's fresh on the frontal lobes of my brain.
Absolutely, where she should be.
Exactly, at all times. But 60s era. I mean, she's still lovely.
Of course she is.
But that red hair.
Yeah.
Picking up the light from the cameras. Well, the cameras don't have lights in them. I mean, I don't know technical things. That's my problem. I'm a bad actor. They say find your light, and I look in the camera. It's terrible.
Now, they put blinders on you for the show that they digitize out later.
Yes, they remove them with CGI. Yeah.
Otherwise, you would look directly at the lights.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who were your celebrity crushes when you were a young man coming of age?
Oh. I mean, do cartoons count?
We can count them.
No, celebrity crushes when, I was a young boy when Jurassic Park came out, and that was one of my favorite films. And my best friend and I, we saw it like 12 times in the theaters. We were there on opening day, and I remember having a crush on the girl in Jurassic Park.
Aw, because you were a little guy yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
She was very adorable in that movie. I do not know what has happened to her since then.
Nobody does.
Did she turn up? Didn't her and the brother turn up in one of the sequels to Jurassic Park? Jurassic 3?
I don't think they used.
No.
Oh, maybe in 3,
where they had the pterodactyls.
Oh wow, scary stuff. Very scary stuff. And other celebrity crushes. I mean, maybe April O'Neil from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Sure.
The original one.
Who played her in that movie?
No idea. This was back in the day before the internet. This was before IMDb on my phone, which I use like constantly now.
Right.
So I don't know any of the names from when I was a kid because there's just no way to find them.
And am I reminding you of all this stuff for the first time since you were a child?
I feel mildly creepy to like go through like crushes as a boy of celebrities When now I work in the industry and I'm just like, is that creepy? Is it creepy?
No, it's
They're
human nature.
Boyhood crushes.
Yes, everyone has crushes. Everyone.
Yeah.
And it's like you see people in entertainment, of course you're going to have crushes on them.
Exactly. This is pre-masturbation crushes. So it's not creepy, right? Is that the rule?
Oh, PMCs?
Yeah, PMCs.
Okay.
So that's the rule. It gets creepy once you hit that point.
Well, I mean, now that you've spelled it out, the thing that everyone just assumed.
I'm choking on my.
So now let's get into that. So these are very chaste. So before you even know like what to do with anything, you have these feelings for these characters that you see.
Yeah, just warm heart feelings. Fuzzy heart feelings.
Would you get that in school? Did you have little crushes in school?
Well, I went to all boys school and I liked girls, so none of my classmates, but teachers. I mean, every once in a while you had like a teacher that you're just like, oh my God, she's so beautiful.
Absolutely.
Because you don't have access to a lot of women in your life, so you're just like, oh, I have a crush on this teacher. Yeah, it's weird.
How long did you attend an all boys school?
Too long? Grade 3 to grade 8, and then I went to military school, all boys military school from grade 9 to grade 12.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah. Near your hometown, actually.
That's right. It was in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania?
Close. Wayne, Pennsylvania.
Wayne, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, the W.
Are you familiar? But you've heard of Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
And of course you've heard of King of Prussia, Pennsylvania.
Oh, we were next door. That's where we'd go on leave. There was a there was
mall.
Oh, yeah. That's it. We could either take the half-hour, 45-minute walk from Valley Forge military cabin. Valley Forge military cabin would be amazing. Academy, I should say. We would walk either for like 45 minutes to get into the town of Wayne, Pennsylvania, or they would have a short bus that would take us to King of Prussia, and we'd walk around the mall. But we had to be in uniform the whole time.
So there was like a little bus that would just dump you guys out.
Yes.
In downtown King of Prussia.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. On Saturdays and Sundays, and you had to be back at the right time so that you could get back onto campus at the right time. And you could only go on the bus if you were allowed off campus. Not everybody was allowed off campus. What
determined whether or not you were allowed off campus?
If you had a certain amount of demerit points, then you would have to do these punishments called tours. And one tour was an hour of marching back and forth on the parade square. Just back and forth.
Now, were you one to get demerits?
I was a pretty good boy, I gotta say. I wish I had an edge to me.
You wouldn't even jerk off to these movie stars.
It was before I was able. Come on.
Before I was able.
I probably would have if I could have.
Can we, this is a quick sidebar.
Yeah.
I have friends who are parents, and a lot of them have stories about their little sons when they're babies or like little kids playing with themselves, which I didn't know that was a thing until I knew parents.
I think that is like kids are discovering their bodies.
Yeah,
like,
it makes total sense.
Oh, you know.
Of course. What's this? This feels good.
It's not like things don't have feelings down there.
Yeah.
They might not operate the same. I don't know. I'm not a kid anymore.
Okay, look, you're not on trial here. This is just a conversation. But I don't have any memory of that, of being prepubescent and that being an area of interest for me.
No, and it wasn't for me, I don't think. But I do remember being obsessed with breasts when I was a kid. Like when I was a little toddler, I used to grab my mom's friend's boobs. Which is terrible, but like it's completely innocent and just like, oh, cool, I guess.
But like when you were talking, you were doing this?
I mean, I think I was like 2 years old,
right.
Or like 3 or 13. No, I was not 13. But like I was little. Like I didn't know what was right or wrong, and it was just like, oh, what are these?
And what was the reaction?
Usually, probably just a slap of the hand or nope, you don't touch those. Very polite in Canada when you're a kid and you grab a boob. This is secondhand knowledge. I don't remember this. I think my mom told me this.
Of course.
A few years ago. Yeah.
To mortify you.
Exactly.
What? So you were a pretty good boy. You did not get a lot.
I did have some. There were
some tours.
Times. There was times when you had to do some tours, and you couldn't. Any free time you had, which wasn't that much, you could just spend it marching back and forth on the parade square, trying to like work off your tours. And some people had like 100 tours, so it took them months to work it off. And they were stuck on campus, and they would get cabin fever and just go insane. And they would have to spend all Saturday and all Sunday afternoon just marching in a platoon of people Because you could do it individually after school on the weekdays, but on the weekends you had to mandatorily show up and report to a platoon that just marched in a rectangular formation on the parade square.
If you had earned a tour.
Day. If you had earned, if you had
not everyone had to do that. It was just
not
people
everyone.
that were, So, but sometimes you would see dudes just marching by themselves.
Yep, just back and forth. And sometimes if it was a busy afternoon, you'd see like 10 to 15 people just at different, just walking back and forth. And you'd have to like cross.
They wouldn't even get together?
No, they wouldn't get together. They're just going back and forth, and you have to sort of Frogger your way through the parade square to get to your barracks or whatever.
But now, if they got together, couldn't they at least have like covert? Because I'm assuming no one is allowed to talk to these guys.
No talking, no looking around.
So you would think these guys would get together and they would have sort of covert, side of the mouth conversations at least.
I bet it happened. I bet. You guys are listening. You know who you are.
Also, though, I would think it would make you feel less alone, and it would make it seem less tedious to be sharing it with other people, so you could get in step, and you would feel like you're doing a thing as opposed. You know what I mean?
They discouraged it because it encouraged the side mouth talking, and they wanted people to reflect on what they had done.
Right.
And that's the only thing that's the only reason I can think of them marching back and forth. Just like, think of what you've done.
Right. And no one wanted to be assigned to the task of looking out for side mouth conversations.
We had a century that their whole job was
binoculars,
catching side mouth. Yeah.
Like a tennis judge.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So you guys would get dumped off in King of Prussia, and then would you go to the mall and walk around?
Yes. Was
there anything else in King of Prussia that you could do?
Eat like the worst food ever.
Sure.
Because you ate the worst, even worse food at military school, like powdered eggs and like just gross stuff. So you'd be like, I'm going to eat so much pizza and like burgers and crap. You'd go to Sam Goody and like buy CDs.
Right.
Buy the Weezer CD. I remember buying Pinkerton there at King of Prussia Mall. Still listen to it.
And so
not in CD form. Digitally.
The full disclosure.
Yep.
So you're wearing a uniform, and do you feel self-conscious all the time?
Completely.
Yeah.
But you also like, I think I'm cutting a fine figure in this handsome uniform. Sure. I would like to talk to a lady. Don't know how to do that. I've been in boys' school for too long. Okay, I'm going walking past.
Would ladies come up to you sometimes?
Nope. No, sir. No, they would not. Because we're the dorks in uniform.
Right.
Looking all proper, but you know, trying to be cool, but you can't be cool when you're a kid in uniform.
Right.
I think you can be cool as an adult in uniform. I think uniforms look great on people. But on kids, it looks awkward and weird.
Because your lack of self-assurance is belied.
You don't know how to carry yourself in it necessarily. And if you do, it's kind of false. Because you don't know what you are. You try and carry yourself like a man, but you're not a man yet.
When you were like buying CDs at Sam Goody, did anybody ever spit on you and call you a baby killer?
There was a lot of 80s anger over the Iran-Contra deal, and this was after Desert Storm. Nothing. No, everybody was just like, yeah, rah rah, good for you.
Right. Would people like give you words of encouragement sometimes?
You know what? A lot of people. The school is quite well known in that area, and it's very recognizable in terms of the uniform and whatnot. I think people were very supportive and they saw that we were polite, and they liked seeing teenagers who were polite. It's a rare thing to see and find. And so, you know, for the most part, I think we always conducted ourselves well off campus, and people appreciate that. Yeah.
Well, all right.
It sounds so boring, but I mean, we would sneak cigarettes and things like that. Don't get us wrong. We would like know the stores where we could get cigarettes, and then we would hide around a corner in like an alleyway or something and smoke a bunch of darts, and then try and like, you know, scope ourselves so that we don't smell like cigarettes and all that stuff. Or hide in the bushes on campus. Sorry, commandants out there listening.
Darts is slang for cigarettes?
I think that's a Canadian term, like, oh, I'm going to go hack a dart.
Hack a dart.
Yeah. Terrible.
It's real good code, though, because you could have gotten it right past me. I wouldn't have known.
Exactly. If only you were a colonel at my school.
Who's to say I'm not now?
Oh.
I'm not.
Oh, phew.
I'm the person to say that.
Thank God.
Christian.
Sir.
Thank you for your service, first of all.
Thank you for your service to me, for having me here.
Thank you very much for being here. Where can people find you online should they wish to find you?
On the Twitter, at the Bruun, TheBruun, because some Danish guy already has Christian Brune and he's tweeted 14 times. So it's at the Bruun. And on Instagram, under the name Bonnie Castle.
And where does that come from?
It's my mother's maiden name. It's also in my name as well.
Her maiden name is Bonnie Castle?
Yeah, BonnyCastle.
Wow.
Bonnie Castle, all one word.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Now, the Bonnie Castle only appears once every 100 years.
This is a fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are going to ask you for a location during the break.
Okay.
And then when we come back, we will meet our improvisers. Whoa. So get ready for that.
I'm ready.
I'm talking to them.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I apologized.
You can't help it.
No.
Leesa. Is your name Leesa? Good. I've got your attention. Leesa, let me tell you about Leesa. Leesa is a mattress company that has done away with the awkward mattress showroom experience that we've all suffered through by creating a luxury mattress that is ordered completely online and ships for free to your doorstep, compressed in a box the size of a mini fridge. Oh, hello, Garrison Keeler here for Leesa. The 10-inch mattress comes in all sizes and is crafted with 3 unique foam layers, including 2 inches of memory foam and 2 inches of a really cool latex-like foam called Avena. It's perforated to keep you as cool as the other side of the pillow. That is a Minnesota expression that we all use all the time. We're a quaint people who know how to turn pillows over. The Leesa mattress is 100% made in the USA and ships for free to anywhere in the USA and the Canada. In Minnesota, of course, we call Canada the Canada because there used to be many false Canadas around. It's all part of the history of Lake Wobegon, Minnesota, an honorary province of Canada. Leesa give you 100 nights to try your mattress risk-free, and for every 10 they sell, they donate 1 to a shelter. Now that's a pretty wonderful thing. As wonderful as one of those biscuits that I always am talking about. Wonderful biscuits. Biscuits, a lot of sound in there. So, Leesa, go on to leesa.com/PFT and enter promo code PFT at checkout to get $75 off. Leesa Mattresses will keep the light on for you. Today's episode is brought to you by Seeso, SEESO.com. Ad-free streaming comedy with new originals, quotable classics, late night, and stand-up specials. And they have a new show that I am very excited to tell you about, Take My Wife. It is a show about careers, couples, comedy, and motorcycle jackets. It stars real-life comedians and real-life wives, Cameron Esposito and Rhea Butcher, both of whom you may know from their stand-up podcast, Put Your Hands Together, from them being fast-rising stars in comedy, and from them both being guests on this very show. They are friends of mine. They have made this wonderful show that I have a small role in one episode, and I could not be more thrilled about it. It is a really terrific thing. I've seen every episode, and it's wonderful. It is based on their lives and their marriage. Features a whole bunch of their comedian friends and yours. Maria Bamford, James Adomian, Ron Funches, Matt Bronger, Joe DeRosa, Janet Varney. Little Janet Varney's in it. And Laura Keitlinger, the great Laura Keitlinger, plays their crazy neighbor. This is a really wonderful show. It shows what it's actually like being a comic. For both of them at different places in their career. Touches on, takes apart the generalizations about what it's like to be a woman in comedy without any sanctimonious bullshit that's in the copy, but it's also true. What's amazing about this show is that it makes some points about their lives and what people might not know about being a woman in comedy, being a gay person in comedy, or a gay person in America. But it's always funny. It's always funny. They've really pulled off an amazing feat here. It's very sweet. It's very romantic, and it's very funny. It kind of reminds me of a great show from the UK called Ned and Stacey, which was a really sweet romantic comedy, but also hilarious. The show shows how funny, lonely, and weird life and love can be for people in their 20s and 30s, for comedians or civilians. I don't like that term civilian to denote someone who's not in show business. I think it's a little gross. Comedians or non-emotionally damaged people. And plus, as Cameron Esposito says, the sex is hilarious. Go to Seeso.com, use the promo code TakeMyWife and get 2 months free. That is SEESO.com. Promo code TakeMyWife, get 2 months free. And honestly, it is absolutely worth it. Guys, go do this. I endorse this show 1,000%. Welcome back, everybody. Did you miss me? I missed you. Guys, it is time to meet our friends from the world of Make Pretends. Seated right next to me. This young lady, she's been on the show before. She'll be on the show again. She's on the show right now. Her name goes Carla Cackowski.
Hi, Paul.
Carla, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. It's so nice to see you.
It's nice to see you too. We are neighbors. We live in the same neighborhood in Los Angeles.
We do.
And recently, very exciting, someone drove a truck into a Chinese restaurant.
They absolutely did. In morning rush hour traffic.
Yeah.
So were they drunk? Did you ever find out?
Never found out.
Neither.
All I saw was just that picture.
Yeah.
From the looks of the picture, because there's a street light there, there's a stop sign, there's like all kinds of things going on in that corner. But they managed to just go right in the front door. And it looks like it was on purpose to me.
It does. Insurance fraud, maybe?
It's the most dangerous kind of insurance fraud.
Maybe they needed a new door and they couldn't afford it, so they're like paid somebody to run a car through their door. No? Too much?
It's too much. Because then what does that person do with their wrecked car?
I don't know. Maybe there's a whole business out there that handles these kind of situations.
Where businesses who can't afford doors.
Yeah, they hire them to run a car through their door.
What do you think the cost would be?
$5.
You think $5 to get someone to do this?
Maybe.
And new doors, how much do you think they cost?
$10,000.
Is this where we find out that you are some kind of millionaire and you don't know the price of doors?
This is exactly right.
So out of touch with the common person.
If you can think of a better story, I'm open to it.
Have you ever eaten at the Chinese restaurant?
No.
Neither have I.
I'm afraid to.
I'm certainly not going to go there now.
No.
Ugh. I heard they put exhaust in their Kung Pao chicken. Carla, I'm looking away from you.
Bye.
As always, hey, good looking. We'll be back to pick you up a little later. Seated across from me, this gentleman.
Oh, here we go. It's already started. Feels fresh.
He is also returning to the program after several appearances. Say hello once again to Gary Anthony Williams.
Good morning, world, huh?
Gary, how are you?
I got to tell you, I went on a hike earlier this morning. Just feeling great. Ankles feel strong.
Is that a trouble spot for you?
No, not at all.
Is it a strength spot for you?
No, and it never will be. Not the way I'm working them. I'm working them on the hikes.
Are you working them hard?
Oh, my gosh.
How?
I literally wish we had the time for me to put my leg up on this table so you could just feel my ankle muscles. A lot of people probably don't even realize how strong I am down there.
I guess I don't know what I'd be looking for.
You know, once you felt
Really?
it. Once you felt it, you know.
If I felt my own ankle and then felt your ankle for comparison.
Yeah.
I would
Or
know.
if you just felt mine.
Like it's that apparent.
Is that apparent?
Right away.
I have a real muscular ankle.
Have you noticed a visual difference in your ankles?
Well, I will tell you this, that 2 days ago, I was trapped in an automobile.
Uh-huh.
And the police brought the Jaws of Life thing. And I was like, no. No need to do that. I ankled my way out of the...
You ankled the car.
I ankled my way out of the accident.
This is not Variety Magazine speak. Although it kind of matches up still.
Yeah.
You managed to you extricated yourself from the car.
With my
your ankles.
Okay, I lied. I lied.
You lied to me.
Yeah. I just wanted to...
What's the true story?
Well, she told that great story about doors. I was like, I gotta get something in here of my own. But I do have pretty strong ankles. Now, which is a racist body part because black people are known for their weak ankles.
Do they roll their ankles a lot?
No, you think they really do. I kid you not. Look it up. And this is real. Black people are known for their weak ankles. It's surprising, but it's true. Yeah.
It is surprising.
Yeah.
That any specific race would have weak ankles.
That's a racist part of the body. Like
have you ever had ankle problems?
I haven't, but my brother Jeff had ankle problems, and he was a really strong guy, like 6'4" football player, but weak ankles.
Here's the thing, Jeff.
Too much
on top.
Yeah, you got to build from the bottom like a pyramid.
Too tall and too bulked up. You got to build from the bottom like a pyramid.
Yeah.
That's why people make fun of cankles, but guess what?
Those people don't have no lower leg problems.
No lower leg problems whatsoever. The hike, is it very steep?
It is, yeah. It's steep and it's rocky. I see a lot of snakes, and a friend of mine got chased by a mountain lion up there, but about 10, 11 years ago now.
Okay.
And it's right in the city, too. It's not even...
I would never go there again.
I want you to come with me.
One time... Carla, do you hike?
No.
Have you ever hiked?
Yes.
You don't like it?
No.
Ankle problems?
I just don't like getting sweaty and dirty.
This is one of the cleanest hikes you'll ever go on.
There's fans all along the trail.
There's fans on and someone leaves out, and I don't know who, they leave out baby wipes. So you never get sweaty on this hike.
Well, okay.
I got to bring this third person in here, and then I got more to talk about hikes. Please welcome back to the show. It feels like forever. Jean Villepique.
Hi.
Jean, hi.
Hi.
Jean, do you hike?
I've been hiking very much recently.
I've seen on the Instagroodles that you've been hiking with your husband.
We went on a family trip to Utah, so we were in Zion National Park and then Bryce Canyon. So Zion is hiking up and Bryce is down.
Bronx is up, battery's down, right?
Yeah.
Box, is that a moving?
That's from the song New York, New York from
the Bronx
on
is
the
up.
town?
I thought you said box is up, battery's down. Like
if you put a box
a
up,
hardware store.
Take your batteries down first. Like a hardware store, exactly.
The Bronx is up, yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a snake on a hike?
We saw one in Zion. Yeah, it was awesome. A lot of people are afraid of snakes, so I'm not afraid of them. So I find them fascinating. They just kind of the way they move, I think, is amazing.
I think I'm not afraid of them until I see them. But it's not like the idea of them does not terrify me. But if I were hiking and I saw a snake, I think I would be a little nervous. But I guess more if it was just like slithering around, fine, whatever. But a rattlesnake, to quote REO Speedwagon, all coiled up and hissing, that would make me nervous.
Yeah, I have to say, in one of our hotels, there was a thing that said, it had a little list of wildlife, and tarantulas are in Utah. And if I saw a tarantula, I think I would have a heart attack and die.
I saw a tarantula on a hike. This was Fryman Canyon in Los Angeles. You're making a face at me like I brought the tarantula to there. Wow. I saw a tarantula. It was just like on the side of the hill, and it was like seeing a celebrity. It was like, oh wow, look at that.
How big was it? Was it?
It was tarantula sized.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Celebrity crush?
It was like a fist with legs coming out of it.
A little celebrity crush?
Yeah.
Tarantula and Fryman. Oh,
it was a PMC, of course. Christian.
Hello, sir.
Hikes?
I love hikes.
Tarantulas?
Don't want to touch them.
Snakes?
Seen them.
Mountain lions?
Fought one. That's a lie.
Cuss that.
Yeah. I'm more of a canoe tripper. I go on canoe trips every summer with my oldest buds.
Sure.
It's a very, I guess, Canadian thing to do.
Water snakes?
I've never seen one.
They're out there.
They are.
Oh, you know what? No. I have seen one. I lied.
a lot of lying going on.
I would like to say I don't want to lie anymore in this program.
Let's make a pact not to lie anymore.
Okay.
well, we didn't get to lie yet.
Oh, yeah.
Fine.
You get one in.
Okay.
Get one in. Go. Yeah, time's wasting.
I have strong ankles. I can't think of anything.
Carla, you've lied.
All the time.
You ate at that Chinese restaurant today.
I ate there this morning.
Oh, the funniest thing, they have plywood over the entrance where the truck burst through, and it has a little sign taped up that says, use other door.
Oh.
Yeah, no kidding.
And I did.
Gary, your friend was chased by a mountain lion.
Yeah. My friend.
Like for How close was the mountain lion?
He came around. I'll make this very quick. You have a great show to get to. I've read it. I read the script. It's a great show.
I'm lying about...
They can't hear me. He came around a big curve, and there was a mountain lion sitting in the middle of the road, and he was on his bike. He did what he was supposed to. He got off. He put the bike between him and the lion, and he made big sounds, and it just stared him down. He said, I don't know how long I was there, but I knew I had to leave, so he took a step back, and it took a step towards him, back towards him, got on his bike, started riding away. It started chasing him full gallop.
No.
He hit a big divot, went down like 30 feet, broke his rib, collarbone, but then it left him alone, like after he went down.
Well, it got what it wanted.
Yeah. It's the thrill of the chase.
This is not the first cyclist this mountain lion has seen. They're just toying with us. Yeah. Remember that cats play with their food, ladies and gentlemen. All right. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
And that ensures that I will never go up a hill again.
But come with me, though.
Gary, first of all, I'm not putting you in my will.
Okay.
No matter how many times you ask.
Okay.
You will not benefit from my death.
Okay. We'll see.
We will see. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take another break. When we return, we will reveal our location provided to us by Kristian Bruun, and then we will do that improv, all this, and nothing else, when SpontaneANation returns. The Now Hear This Podcast Festival is coming to Anaheim, California. I'm going to say we're going to Anaheim, California, because I'm not recording this in Anaheim, California. So we're headed to Anaheim, California this October, and SpontaneANation will be there. What is Now Hear This? It is like Comic-Con for podcasts. It's a weekend of live performances and special events for podcast fans. I'm going to be doing SpontaneANation there. I'm also going to be participating in Super Ego, Natch, maybe Comedy Bang Bang. I haven't been asked yet. Oh boy, that would be a real slap in the podcast if I was not asked to participate in that show. What else? How Did This Get Made? WTF with Mark Maron, Improv for Humans, Super Ego, I already said it, and with special guest Lauren Lapkus, plus dozens more great shows like The Moth, Hello from the Magic Tavern, and Lore. I don't even know what Lore is. Maybe I'll check it out. More shows are being announced all the time leading up to October. Register today at nowhearthisfest.com. Nowhearthisfest.com. And it's October 28th through the 30th in Anaheim, California. Go to nowhearthisfest.com for more info. And I will see you there if you're sitting reasonably close to the front of the stage. Welcome back to SpontaneANation, people who never went anywhere. We were still here the whole time, too. Guys, you've listened to our guest. You've met our improvisers. We've gotten the location. It is time to do our improv. Now, just so as you know, in order to aid us in our storytelling, in our theater of the mind, we use sound effects that move us about in time. Let's say we're going to move laterally in time. Something is happening at the same time as the scene we're in, a meanwhile, if you will. You'll hear this cut to sound effect. Whoosh, we're over there. Same time, different place. Let's say we are having a flashback. Someone is remembering something, or we're learning how something came to be. We will hear this flashback sound effect. Right? It's the harp tumbling backwards. We're going backwards in time. Let's say we want to return from the flashback to the present day or travel into the mysterious future. We will hear this flash forward sound effect. The vibes escalate, and so we go forward. The piano helping me out. Illustrating it. And it's scary because the future is scary. Anyone who looks forward to the future, you're dumb. Future's terrifying. Why can't it just always stay right where it is? All right. Memorize those sound effects because your grandchildren will want to know about them. And here we go. We're ready to reveal our location provided to us by Kristian Bruun, and that location is the King of Prussia Mall, the biggest mall in America on opening weekend. I'm going to stop right here. This has never been done before. But I'm going to make a disclaimer. Because during the break, I looked at the question. I looked at the location, and I wasn't sure about it. So we looked it up. And folks, before you get on Twitter to fucking correct us, the King of Prussia Mall in Pennsylvania is the biggest mall in America in terms of leasable space. That's right, Mall of America in Minnesota. Too many roller coasters. That's one TCBY that can't fit in there. So we take you now to the King of Prussia Mall, the biggest mall in America in terms of leasable space, on opening weekend, 1963. Oh, this is marvelous. Well, look at this.
Wow. The ceilings have so many windows in them.
I hope I meet a really, really cute boy today.
Oh, Jennifer, you will. You're going to meet the boy of your dreams here.
Now, hold on a second, dear. Jennifer, the mall is not for meeting boys. It is for shopping. The end. That's all we know of malls.
I want to shop for a boy.
Whoa.
The idea that you could purchase a male person.
I've saved $50 from my allowance.
$50? That's
a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Curtis, I've been giving Jennifer a big allowance.
But Marjorie, for how long? $50? That's quite a great sum.
$10 a week for 5 weeks.
Well, I don't think any woman has ever had more than $40 at a time.
I wouldn't know. I can barely count.
Tom, I gotta be honest with you. I don't think this mall is ready to open its doors today.
Why not?
Well, the popcorn machine isn't popping yet. The clothing stores don't have all the clothing finished yet. The soda machines don't have the bubbles in the soda yet.
Well, sir, I mean, I can get all that started.
Tom, this mall is depending on you.
Yes, sir.
Look at this leasable space. Look around you.
There's so much. There's so much, Mr. McGonagall.
Well, someday, little Tom McGonagall, this will all be yours. Someday.
$50 whole burning a hole in my pocket.
Now, stop saying that nonsense and get in the car. We're going to the mall.
Well, I just can't wait to get us some popcorn and RC Cola.
Oh, I hope it has all the bubbles that I require to enjoy a cola.
Oh, Curtis, you and your bubbles. Well, what if we split up when we get there? I'd like to go to Sears.
Oh, Sears, that sounds good. Appliances for the home are there. I suppose you can get one of your blasted dresses.
I'm going to blast it anyway.
I like to go to the boy store.
There's no... Jennifer, right?
Yes.
Yes, Jennifer.
Oh, man, I like Mom so much better.
There is no such thing as a boy store.
Tom.
Yes, Mr. McGonagall.
Please, just call me Father.
I know, Dad. You're my boss, though, and I respect that.
Yes, Father first,
Yes.
boss second, mailman third.
That's true, sir. Dad, sir.
There's a new store opening because they're all new. I mean, this is the first day. There's a boys' store.
They have things for boys there?
They have boys there. It's unstocked, Tom. I want you to be the first boy in the boys' store. There's going to be girls coming from all over the country looking for boys not in uniform.
But, Dad, I'm supposed to work the soda machine and the poppy machine.
Forget about it. I'll put the bubbles in the soda. I'll make sure every kernel of that corn is popped. You got one job today, Tom.
To be sold? You're selling me, Dad?
Tom, this is for family. This is for honor.
So we can meet back up here, say, 1 o'clock.
Sure, that gives us 3 whole hours.
Because it is noon. No, wait, what?
It's okay, Curtis. You're working so hard. You can't be asked to remember our daughter's name or keep time.
I feel as if I'm forgetting more things.
Well, That's why you need a nice break to walk around this open space full of stores.
Yes, Marjorie. You're Marjorie, right?
Now, sir, your wife tells me that you've been a bit forgetful lately.
Well, I mean, she overreacts to everything. She's a hysterical woman, as you know. She's a woman, and I'm just forgetting things that people forget.
Now,
Like
she told me 2 weeks ago that you were supposed to buy her a blasted dress,
Yes.
and you forgot to buy her the blasted dress.
Yes, I did. I had a lot on my mind, with my job.
Now, as your doctor, I must inform you, Tom, that there are certain things that you will have to look for.
Now, hold on a second. Doctor, I might be in the wrong room. My name is Curtis.
Oh, never mind.
Well, that doctor gave me a clean bill of health.
Well, that's better than those dirty bills we kept getting in the past. Okay, well, why don't you Curtis?
Yes?
Maybe you should stay put. I'm really worried about you wandering about, not keeping track of time.
Well, I'll just try to stay here and remember that I'm supposed to stay here. I'll just try to hypnotize myself with this map of the mall.
Oh, look at that map.
It's huge.
Jennifer, there is that boy store.
Oh.
Just like a young singer from my day.
Who would that be,
Thanks,
Doctor?
Mom.
Lorette.
I'm very excited to take you to this concert on our first date, Marjorie.
Oh, Curtis, you know I just love Loretta Lynn.
Yeah. Oh, we're good. Oh, there she comes onto the stage right now, singing her signature song.
Ooh, 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 for you.
Curtis, I love you so much.
I love you too. I want to say Marjorie.
Yeah.
All right, well, you gals go off and have fun, and I'll try to remember to stay here.
Good luck with that.
Well, I heard that, young lady.
I still don't like you very much.
You're very rude. I'm your father.
It's a face.
I ought to send you to an all-girls military school.
You wouldn't dare.
Oh, I don't think about it all the time and then forget.
All right, I'm going to go find a boy. I will be back in 3 hours.
Okay, darling. It's just me and a couple of blenders now. And a blasted dress, I hope.
It's just me staring at the sign, trying to remember not to leave.
Now, it's Curtis then.
Yes, my name's Curtis.
Oh, good. I have another patient whose son's name is Tom.
Oh, is that so? What does that man do?
I do not know. I try not to ask patients anything about themselves.
That seems almost contrary to being a doctor.
I am not a good doctor.
Well, you're very upfront about it. I like that you're a straight shooter.
That's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about. Shooting straight.
Yes.
Now, even though your memory is failing you, be sure to shoot straight with your wife. Tell her what you're thinking. Tell her about it. Tell her everything you feel. Give her every reason to accept that you're for real. Tell her all your crazy dreams. Let her know she needs you. Let her know how much it means.
Doctor, these words, they're resonating with me.
Young Loretta Lynn told me these words years ago. Yes.
Well, I thank you. I'm going to take them to heart, and I will be honest with my wife about my failing memory.
About everything?
About everything.
Good job.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for the Sears and Roebuck. Ooh. You must work here.
Why, yes, I do.
Your posture is so grown-up manly.
Well, thank you very much, but, well, I'm new here.
Oh.
Everybody is. It's opening weekend.
Oh, yes. Well, we're so excited. Our whole family's here, and my daughter's going to buy a boy today. It's just a big day for our family.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you're blushing.
I do so very easily.
Well, I won't ask you where you work because I don't want to pry. But if you could steer me in the direction of Sears and Roebuck, I'd be so ever so grateful.
Sure. Pardon me.
Wow, you're blushing and sweating.
Well, you're a woman? And I'm not used to that. It's just me and my dad.
Maybe I should have worn trousers. This is one of those blasted dresses that just attracts so much attention.
Those ankles look mighty strong, ma'am.
Oh.
Well, Tom, I don't know. I mean, I guess I just spent all morning, looking forward to my first day at the boy store, you know?
Yeah, me too. It's kind of uneventful so far.
Nobody's come in.
You'd think there'd be a ton of girls wanting to buy boys today.
You would think so. I don't know. I mean, it's not like the movies, is it?
Not like that movie we saw with the boy store in it.
And Anne Margaret.
Yeah, Anne Margaret goes to the boy store.
And she buys all the boys.
Yeah.
For free.
What was the name of that movie again?
Boys, boys, boys.
Yeah, with 3 exclamation points.
Well, look at this. A bunch of boys to buy. Wow.
Hey, lady, keep your hands off the merchandise that you're purchasing.
Well, I gotta see what I'm gonna take home, don't I?
I hope you like surfers.
Do I ever? Let's see if you can boogie on that board.
Maybe you
got it.
beatniks with little chin beards wearing berets.
Let's sing it. Little beatniks with berets and chin beards too. Da-da-da.
Man, I came all over the place when I saw that movie.
All over the place?
All over the place. It's embarrassing, but important.
It is important. It's important that we not be ashamed of our bodies.
Totally.
And all the stuff that they do that we can't control.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a long time. Long time coming. Not pun not intended.
I don't even know what you're saying. What's been a long time coming?
This is the first time I ever came.
What, really?
Yeah.
How old are you again?
16 and a half.
Oh, man. I guess there's still hope for me then. I'm 14 years old.
You still got at least 2 more years, man.
Hey, you kids, stop talking about coming over there. Go shop.
Well, we're doing our job, sir.
Okay, never mind. Welcome to Sears and Roebuck. Can I help you?
You could help me by directing me toward a blender. I'm looking for a new blender with several blades in there and several speeds.
Well, I'll tell you what, ma'am. We have the Cuisinart. Here's something you're going to find special about that. It's actually the word cuisine and art side by side.
Art and French
Cuisine,
things.
art, yeah.
I think I need to have that.
Now, take a look over there, the left of you.
Wow, avocado colored. I've never even seen a real avocado.
If I may say so, ma'am, you look beautiful.
Oh, thanks, probably this blasted dress. And you look handsome yourself.
Oh, thanks. It's my face.
A tie and a store. And your face. I'm married.
Oh.
Hey, look, who's the new guy?
Sorry, I'm a bit late. Some very wonderful lady just stopped me in the hallway here, and I had to direct her to Sears, and it's a very long direction.
Listen to his quavery voice.
Yeah. What's wrong with you, huh? Did you see a ghost or something?
No.
Haven't you come yet?
Hey,
I did, in case you were wondering.
All over the place.
That's very
All
personal.
over the place.
Here at the store?
Do you want to know what the place was?
Yeah, I guess.
My popcorn box.
Oh, God.
It's a place.
When you were done eating the popcorn?
Duh.
Right.
Wait,
Is that
so
what boys do? I haven't reached this maturity level.
It wasn't like a trick to get someone to touch your penis or something. It's just.
What are you talking about,
you
man?
You came all over a popcorn box.
It was on my lap. And I was pantless.
Right.
Right?
Is this what I'm going to do when... How old are you?
16 and a half. How old do I look?
Well, a cool 15 and a half? Is it better to say someone looks younger?
Okay.
I don't know the rules.
No, not when you're young. You want to look older.
Oh, you look 17.
I got to tell you, buddy, you're always going to look about roughly a year younger than you actually are the rest of your life.
Well, that's not going to help me out with anything.
I'm not saying it is, son, but your mom had this problem. It runs in the family.
Oh, genes are bullshit.
Yeah, they are.
Doctor, that guy with the bad memory is here to see you.
Tom or Curtis?
Oh, I don't remember. Am I terrible?
No, you're wonderful. Get on my lap.
I love you. It's 1963.
So, what am I supposed to do here? I'm sweating. Do you have any sort of a towel? Are we supposed to be dry when people look for boys?
Man, this guy, really.
First time at the boy store?
Well, yeah. My dad's selling me off.
What?
My dad is selling me off.
No, I heard you.
Oh, okay.
I'm expressing surprise.
Yeah, well, I'm
disbelief.
surprised too. I was supposed to work the soda machine for him, but I guess he wants to get rid of me.
Well, we're orphans. That's why we're here.
Oh,
No one wants us.
Not one person.
that really sucks.
It sucks worse for you. You have a dad who's
That's a
trying
good
to
point.
sell
You make
you
a very
off.
fair point.
I didn't think we needed a vacuum cleaner.
And a lot of people don't think they need them until they get them.
It looks so powerful.
Well, it's suction. Here's the interesting thing about a vacuum. Suction.
Yes,
Yeah.
I understand.
I guess what's most interesting about the vacuum cleaner is that it has 2 U's in the middle.
Vacuum.
Vacuum.
You.
And you.
I'm married.
Yeah, how married are you, would you say? On a scale from 1 to 4.
17 years in.
I see.
How did I end up standing in front of the Liberty Bell? I don't remember walking to Philadelphia.
Hear ye, hear ye. Hear ye, hear ye.
It's one of the town criers.
A proclamation from the government, not the king, because this is America now.
Thought they would have discontinued those a couple hundred years ago.
Yes, well, we still need to get the news
Oh,
out.
you heard me. Yes.
Well, you're standing right in front of me, sir.
All right.
Welcome to the Liberty Bell.
Thank you. What's the news?
Well, the news is there's a brand new mall that's opened up just down the road. It's quite a hike away.
The King of Prussia Mall?
You've heard of it.
Yeah, I was just there.
And you came here.
Yeah, I wandered away.
Well, why would you do that? It's the biggest mall in America in terms of leasable space.
I have memory problems and I forgot to stay there.
Ah, a conundrum.
Yes, I also may not have entirely walked here because I got here pretty quick, it seems.
Well, you look quite strong in the leg region.
Well, my ankles are the pride of my neighborhood.
Very nice.
Say, sir, did you need a ride? It looked like you were hitchhiking with no thumb out.
Yeah, just kind of standing here by the side of the road. Last thing I remember, I was in a mall. I was yelling at my wife and daughter because I'm a father and a husband.
Lacey, remember the last time we picked up a hitchhiker? Trouble.
Oh, yeah, one of our friends was murdered. Oh, we probably really shouldn't help you out. It's dangerous for us.
Well, I can assure you I haven't murdered anyone since the war, and I've no doubt forgotten how to do it.
Amelia?
Okay, well, yeah, he seems pretty nice.
Hop on back. The chair reclines and leans forward. Here.
Does both?
Now, when you buy this automobile, not only will the chair lean forward, press the button right there.
Oh!
It reclines. Now, a lot of chairs will recline and they'll stay there, back. But this one actually goes forward,
So someone can hop right into the back seat?
if they so choose.
Lacey, he fell asleep in the reclining chair.
Let's dump him somewhere.
Dump him.
I'm sick of these hitchhikers killing or sleeping on our watch.
Truth. I'm gonna steal all his money when we do it.
Amelia!
So that's how you got here.
Yeah, yeah, that's how I got here.
Well, you remembered that.
Yeah, I suppose that's something, right?
So you have some memory left.
I'm remembering I have to get back to the mall. I'm supposed to be back there in, oh boy, just about 90 minutes.
Young lady, you lost? You looking for a certain store?
I am. I've been looking everywhere for the boys' store, and I can read.
Oh, don't worry about reading here. The boys' store is 2 stalls down.
Duh. Maybe I can't read.
It's okay. Good luck to you, huh?
Hey, you're a boy.
I'm more of a mannish boy, though.
Yeah, but you've got like the jaw of a Disney prince.
Yeah, look, hey, I'm 17, but I look 5 years older than I actually am. It runs in my family.
Wow. Yeah, you're impressive. I'm impressed. I've got $50 burning a hole in my pocket.
Hey, look at that girl out there. Think she's gonna come in?
She's real pretty.
Real pretty. She's real pretty.
Oh, she's talking to Disney Dan out there.
Oh boy.
He's so handsome.
He's too handsome, if you ask me.
He's too. I mean, gosh, he should just work here. He should just be the only boy working at the boys' store, you know, because he's so handsome.
You guys worry that nobody's gonna buy us?
Yeah, I am. Are you?
Well, I didn't expect to be here today. I thought I was gonna be serving RC colas and moon pies, but here I am.
Man.
Hey, what? Ain't nobody selling no RC Cola over here. I'm thirsty. Ain't nobody selling no RC Cola.
You were thinking this mall, somebody would be selling something.
Somebody need to get over here.
There's so much space.
I'm starving. I want a moon pie.
My son needs a moon pie.
Hey, and I need RC Cola.
Hello?
I bet my dad's gonna be mad if nobody buys things and I'm not there and nobody buys me. This is gonna be the worst opening weekend for a mall ever.
Hi, guys.
Oh, hi.
Hi, boys.
Looking for a boy?
Hi.
Looking for a boy?
Hi.
Yeah, my name's Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. I'm Tom.
There's so many of you. Oh my gosh.
I'm Robert.
Yeah, okay, who else?
Well, there's our friend here. Tell her your name.
It's Chuck.
My name is James, but I'm not for sale. I just clean here.
I'm the most mature here, so you probably want to talk to me for a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's great. So I don't know what to say. I like unicorns. I have a lot of stickers on my binder, and no Vietnam.
Tom,
Yeah, Dad?
you'll know you met the right woman when she tells you what kind of stickers she has.
Really?
Yes. Your mother, God rest her soul, and I am sorry for her death. But when I met your mother and she pulled out her sticker book, it was like she stuck her heart to my heart.
So, what's the right sticker?
You'll know, son. You'll know.
I'm sorry
One
to
of them's
interrupt
a
you.
soda bottle. There's another one that's
Oh my
just
God.
like a heart with an arrow going through it. I also have one with a rainbow that says peace with an extra E because it's really important.
I like stickers.
You do?
Yeah, very, very much so. My dad taught me all about them.
Hello, young lady. Would you like to make a sale today?
I maybe might like to make a purchase.
A purchase? Well, you've seen through my clever ruse. Now I know you're a true customer.
Yes.
Are you interested in this young man here?
I think so. I think he's the one I connect with the most. I mean, that's really weird because I'm like the most mature. Well, I know, but he likes stickers, so.
I actually
I
get
love
it.
stickers.
Well, this young man is on sale for just the sum of $51.
That's a great price.
That's so.
good.
That's a little bit more than I have actually.
I'm worth it. I'm worth every dollar.
How much do you need?
I need another $1.
Let me talk to my friends. Hey, Chuck, Tom, come on over here.
What's going on?
Listen, Tom, I think this one's the one for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Did you hear about those stickers?
I heard a lot about stickers, and I'm a big fan of stickers.
I got 50 cents, Chuck. How much do you have?
I got 50 cents too. It's my last 50 cents.
It's my last 50 cents, too. I'll probably be dead soon.
Say it ain't so.
I mean, this is kind of it for us, really. If we don't get picked up at this boy store,
Well, cancer is going to get all of us at some point.
cancer will eventually get
I've
all
heard
of
of
us.
this thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here you go. 1 2 quarters right in your palm.
And 1 2/4 from me too, which
My
makes
other palm. That's
Good luck, buddy.
1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. Ooh, this is not my strong suit.
it's a dollar. It's a dollar.
That's how much it is?
Yeah.
I would have been terrible working for my father. Guys, you've given me a future.
Don't waste it, man. You got to earn this.
Earn it.
What do I have to do to earn this?
Just don't screw it up.
Yeah, don't screw it up.
I thought you meant to earn this dollar. I got to do something.
No, we
Well-
just gave you the
Oh,
dollar.
no, I know. Okay, great.
Look, I cannot deny my love for you.
We do need a mattress.
Listen, I'm just gonna cut the crap.
What?
I love you. I understand you've been married for some while now.
Too long. He doesn't know my name.
Here's a ring that my father gave me.
Oh my God, your father gave you this ring and it fits me perfectly.
Yes. Now, if your husband doesn't come back in the next 4 minutes, it's clear that we should be together.
He won't.
It's the
Louis.
law of the mall.
Louis, Kent keeps, hitting on the customers over there. Do you see him? He's hitting on them again.
Kent, may I speak to you privately, please?
Right now?
Yes, just one moment.
Grabbing her breast.
Kent, we've been over this.
Right.
You may not hit upon the customers, and you certainly may not grab their breasts. We don't do that.
Okay, now, what if we look at it differently? That her breast, the world is always moving, right? What if her breast actually came into my hands and I...
Well, that's a different matter entirely, of course.
Exactly, like I jump up, the earth keeps spinning, and her titties come to my fingers.
Kent, are you saying that's what happened?
No, I touched her titties. But I was just saying, what if? I just,
Marjorie.
Curtis.
I'm
Hi.
back. I had quite an adventure, but I made it back. I made it back on time.
Well, I'm here to marry you. Oh, is this your...
That's him. Curtis, a lot happened to me too. And we're getting a new blender and a new box spring. And I think that I'm in love for the first time.
With me?
No.
Oh.
With this gentleman here. What's your name again?
Michael?
Michael.
No,
what
it
a
goes up
name.
at the end. Michael?
Michael?
Yeah.
You answer your own question with a question.
Are you sure your name's Michael?
I think. I believe.
Hold on. Now, Kent, this is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Should you ever choose to leave my employ and embark on a whole new life,
Right.
you'll have to come up with a different name for yourself.
Like what?
Well, it's up to you.
Oh, no, I've always liked names that rhyme with Stikel.
Whatever it is, make sure you say it extremely confidently.
I got you. Definitely Michael.
Mom, Dad. Oh,
Jennifer.
there you are. Oh, I've been looking everywhere for you. I bought a boy.
Hi.
What?
I'm Tom.
I'm Marjorie.
Hi, Mom.
I'm Curtis.
Dad.
Well, I don't know. I don't
New
know.
dad? New mom?
I don't know the state of my family anymore.
This is Michael.
Hello, I'm Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Marjorie, what are you saying? Are we no longer married?
Curtis, I know it's a sin and it's a scandal, but I would like to file for divorce. Maybe we should go to Reno.
Woman filing for divorce, 1963. Mall just opened. Why don't I do the honorable thing and leave your lives?
Wait a minute. Wait. I can see. I can see now. I can see clearly.
Michael?
No, it's not. It's Kent. I lied to you. I didn't intend to lie. I wanted to be something more than I was. But when I look into this man's eyes, I can see forgetfulness, but I can see true love. Forgive me. I want to give you the ring that my father gave me for you to renew your wedding vows.
It was off as easily as it went on.
Kent, thank you very much. You're a stranger whom I'm bound to forget in mere minutes' time, but...
I'm a childless stranger. I was hoping I could meet your wife and have a couple of kids, but I guess there's nowhere around here that a man could get kids.
Well, now, hold on a second.
What?
I have a terrible relationship with my daughter. I'm sure she'd love to have a new father. And she also brings with her this young man.
Hi, I'm Tom.
Tom.
Do you remember my name, Dad? I'm
June.
Nope.
It's Jennifer.
Jennifer.
I was close.
I'm sorry, you need so much help, and
I do.
I got swindled by this charming salesperson who lied to me. You've never lied to me.
I never have, because I can't remember to do so.
Oh, that's charming.
I'm a charming guy, I guess.
I've known you my whole life, and I don't want to know anything else. Jennifer, if you want to go with this Kent person and have a new parent, you're welcome to do so.
Wait a second. Are you both getting rid of me?
Yes. Yes, we are.
But you're gaining a Tom.
And a Kent.
And a Kent.
Well, I don't know. Okay, sure. I'm gonna embrace the adventures in life. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go with two strange men from the mall today, and we are going to tackle the world.
That's wonderful, Jennifer.
Isn't that what malls are all about, after all?
But
Well-
Kent, you have to stop grabbing my mom's boob. Okay?
Why?
I don't mind.
I mind a little bit.
Fair enough.
Well, I think this speaks very well for the opening of the King of Prussia Mall, the largest mall in America.
Well-
in terms of leasable space.
Let's get some popcorn.
I would love some, and an RC Cola full of bubbles. What are we laughing
I
about?
do not know.
And it all happened at a place called the King of Prussia Mall, the largest mall of America, on opening weekend. Gary,
Yo.
where can people find you online?
On the Twitters at Gary A. Williams. And on Snapchat.
Snapchat.
At Gary A. Williams.
And the black version happens at Largo.
The last Saturday of every month.
Last Saturday of every month. There you go.
Thank you, friend.
Jean Villepique.
I'm on Twitter, Villepique, Villepique, and I do some shows at UCB Franklin Friday nights, Soundtrack, and except for the summer. I'm at IO West Thursday nights doing quartet. But
There we go.
Off.
And quartet is many of our friends are involved in that show.
Yes, Carla's played with us. Craig Cackowski, Jack McBrayer,
Not a friend yet.
Sager, no, and
Not a friend yet.
Bob Dassey. Can't remember.
Bob Dassey's a friend. Carla Cackowski. Tell me the things.
At Cackowski. I think that's my Twitter handle. Okay, so this comes out in August, right?
No, wait a minute.
No, maybe that's Craig.
No,
Carla Cackowski.
Yes, Craig is Cackowski.
Okay.
You're at Carla Cackowski. On Instagram, he's C Cackowski. Because did you get there ahead of him?
Yeah.
So are you Cackowski on Instagram?
I'm Cackowski on Instagram.
That's good.
Dang.
Yeah, that's confusing.
Plug
Sorry.
things.
Yeah. So Craig and I are doing our Orange Tuxedo show in Portland and Detroit. And we're going to, where else?
When?
In Portland and Detroit in August. And then in September we'll be in Cincinnati. And then we're going to Houston. And then I think in November we'll be in London.
Where do people find this information out?
Find it on my website, carlacackowski.com.
There we go. Eban Schletter!
Uh-oh.
You should go to Eban Schletter. Oh, you can find Eban on Twitter, Instagram, at Eban Schletter. How do you spell Eban Schletter? Well, I'll tell you. It goes EBANSCHLETTER. Go to EbanSchletter.com. Seek out Eban Schletter's non-Spontaneanation work. Buy his albums because Eban Schletter is only the best. For me, what would I like to promote? Spontaneanation Live happens the first Saturday of every month. This next, I don't know what date this comes out, but just go to the next one. Look at my website, paulftompkins.com/live, and you will see our performances listed there. We got a couple out-of-town gigs coming up, which we're very excited about. The Detroit Improv Festival, other things. Guys, I'm losing my mind. I got to eat lunch. Thank you to Earwolf for hosting the show. Thank you to Engineer Ryan for engineering us all the way to the end of the show, which this is. Goodbye forever. Until next week, this is Paul F. Tompkins saying, Semper in Presenti.
Golf claps.
Muted golf claps.
Thanks again to Seeso for sponsoring today's show. Seeso, SEESO.com. Ad-free streaming comedy with new originals, quotable classics, late night, and stand-up specials. Take My Wife is a new show from Seeso about careers, couples, comedy, and motorcycle jackets. It stars real-life comedians and real-life wives, Cameron Esposito and Rhea Butcher. You may know them from their stand-up podcast, Put Your Hands Together, and from being fast-rising stars in comedy. They've both appeared on this show as well. Go to Seeso.com and use promo code TAKEMYWIFE and get 2 months free.
I'm Trayvon Free.
I'm Mike Drucker.
You are now in the room where it's happening.
Where we geek out about the best musical of all time,
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
We'll be talking about the lyrics, the history, the production, and we've got some amazing guests. We have actress Kristen Chenoweth.
I'm rooting for you, and I'm sorry you shot him.
Comedian John Hodgman.
I ran home, and I said to my wife and 2 children, you have to listen to this.
Hamilton cast member Jasmine Cephas Jones.
Yo, this is amazing.
Subscribe right now, and you'll never miss an episode. Join us in the room where it's happening.
Everybody!
That's amazing.
This has been an Earwolf production. Executive producers Scott Ackerman, Chris Bannon, and Paul F. Tompkins. For more media and content, go to earwolf.com.